Glamorgan's cricket ground in Cardiff was the venue for the Welsh Conservative Party Conference last weekend. They've been doing a spot of rebuilding, and so have the Tories, or should I say, the Welsh Tories.
We have the confidence to set out a vision with its own Welsh character, designed by our Assembly politicians for delivery in Wales.
Welsh language adverts, Welsh branding and, importantly, Welsh policies that in the countdown to May's Assembly elections will test the resolve of die-hard Tories. They've already ruled out propping up Labour, but there are differences within the party about how hard to push for power.
We've got, as a party, be prepared to look at a coalition, to get Labour out of office and to make Wales not a one-party state. And I'd be very surprised if anybody here shows any visible disagreement.
We're ruling out coalitions with anybody at this stage. I think the parties that are positioning themselves to line up are positioning themselves for reform. We're out to get every vote for our party that we can.
In the 2005 general election, the Conservatives were still offering to scrap devolution. Now, some Welsh Assembly members want even more powers. Why not have parity with Scotland, they say. David Cameron didn't seem so keen. Involving more powers, for or against?
Well, I think we want to make the Assembly work as it is today. We'll be setting out in our manifesto the areas where we think it is worth looking. But there's a great need for clarity on this issue, actually. If you look at the moment, it's not clear whether some particular powers belong to the Assembly or belong to Westminster, because the legislation was done in too much of a hurry.
It's been reported that a draft manifesto document contained a pledge to devolve policing powers to Wales and even to introduce PR in local government. A real googly for the batters at Westminster HQ. So, is it in or out?
Well, I genuinely don't know whether that's in it or not. No, I've always personally taken the
Was
view.
it in it 3 weeks ago?
I don't think... I had 2 days talking about it and we didn't touch on this.
On the conference floor, this was quite a tame affair, more to parade David Cameron to the party faithful than to get at any nitty-gritty issues.
It's this party that's on the way up, and let's prove it by sending a large team of members to that Welsh Assembly after May the 3rd.
But a key question remains. Are the Welsh Tories and their UK colleagues still batting for the same side? If the Welsh Party does adopt some of those controversial policies, and if it pays off at the polls, will we look back at this election campaign as the moment that the members of what is after all the Conservative and Unionist Party begin to pull in different directions? Ciaran Jenkins at the Welsh Conservative Party Conference in Cardiff for Doughty Street.